yeah, whatever. No.
I touch that 5 for you. I do that 3, 4 times again. I testify for you. I told that like you that I do it all and I'm around.
Hey y'all, it's Keela. Welcome to Keela This Is. If you're new to the channel, do me a favor. Comment, share, subscribe, turn on your post notes, and you know that I've arrived. Almost knocked my box over. Anyway, it's been a minute. I understand consistency. What is that? It's fun. I know. But my point is, things happen. Life really be lifing, you know. And honestly, I felt like I don't have a life where I get up, I pick up, I go, and I do adventurous things every day. But I do want to do, my camera's trying to focus, I don't know why. But I do want to do content. And I figured, why not start off the year? Well, yeah, the year started off last year. I'm trying to get my camera to focus. So why not? Why not just get some things, start getting yourself focused back into the swing of things. I was looking at my stuff. I got some stuff off the clock shop. And you should know what the clock shop is. They had this little situation going on where you could get items where you didn't have to pay close next to nothing out of pocket. You didn't have to pay much out of pocket for it. So I took advantage of it. I got me some stuff. I got me some feel good stuff, some things that make me happy. So why not? Let me back up some. Maybe it'll stop focusing so much if I need to come close. Is that better? I'm assuming. Anyway, I got some stuff, and two of the items I'm like real hype about. It must be my hair. I just washed my hair, so it looks a little puffy under this hat. Anyway, one of the things that I got off that deal is this hat. You see, I saw it and I was like, I'm on this journey anyway, so it's fitting. With that being said, let's get into the other items. I got this like little tripod kit thing. It's a vlogging kit. I'll put all the items links into the description below the video. And basically I'm thinking, you know, when I don't want to have to carry a camera most of the time. I do got a 4K camera, little ones, like the little active ones, but I didn't want to, this thing's missing my eye. I didn't want to, why is it doing that? I guess I got to get close. I didn't want to have to carry a camera around 24/7 for the most part. So I decided to go get, what is it doing? I'm sorry, y'all. It's bugging me out. It keeps focusing like it's trying to catch me or something. But anywho, I got this, and I figured this will help me a little bit because I don't want to have to always carry a camera around. I'm scared that I might drop the camera. I got my phone, all that stuff. And when you got kids with you, it makes it worse. I used to have my daughter and my niece with me, or some form of a kid with me, you know, nephew or something like that. So I don't want to have to carry something all the time. Okay, I saw this, you know, and I'm not active on the Yellow app. I'm not really active on it. So I decided that I wanted to start getting active on it. And what better way to do that than to get something that, you know, could work at my pace. Small little videos on the for shorts like on here as well. I wanted to get something that was a bit more simple because sometimes I just do not feel like lugging around some camera. You know, camera is for me is like this or something major is going on with it. I also got this camera off of there. I'm a little upset with this one because the sound, like when you go somewhere, if you plug in a mic, it sounds like you can't use a mic on this one, even though there is a mic. I'm assuming there's an insert as its own mic inside. So if I was to add another mic, it wouldn't work. So I had my niece's footage on here, and then it erased off all the footage that I had. Big mad about that. Anyway, I think it's on my other SD card. I'm not sure. Anyway, now for the main event is behind me right here. One of them's behind me. Okay, because I got like a bunch of stuff off of there or whatever. I got like a bunch of stuff off of there. I've always said to myself, I'm not a person that goes every weekend. I have something going on. It's a party, it's cooking. No, my family is very mundane. They're very relaxed. I'm hoping I'm saying the right word, but they're very chill. You're not going to catch them partying every weekend, or you got a restaurant y'all going out to eat to. Most of the time we got kids, so it's like fast food it is if we are out or something. Half the time we can barely get in our houses to cook. So when we do, we spend time that way. But we're not people that have parties and stuff like that. We're very reclusive. So I figured, but I just still want to do content. So I figured, why not? This basically was free. Excuse glare on it because it's off my ring light. This is basically free. There was nothing much I paid for this thing. It was free shipping, everything. I am so excited about this because I talked about doing a podcast for years. I've talked about this for years. I really wanted to do it with my older brother, because he is very not opinionated. He's vocal. He has his view on things and like that, and he likes to debate, and I like that too. So me and him might, collab one day, do some things like that. And I also want to do like interviews with people around the city and possibly the world. What type of business ventures they got going on in their world, or, moms out there who are single parenting, or wives who tell us about how marriage is from their perspective. Not everybody's marriages and motherhood is the same. And also, I just want to do this because I feel like I've always wanted to be a talk show host. This is my foot in the door. But I figured, since I'm going to have guests, I'm speaking it into existence, you dig? I'm going to have guests. I saw this, and if this was out of pocket, I wasn't going to pay for it, because I didn't have close to $100 to pay for something like this. But I decided, I was like, well, I got the coupon. I just need to add to the coupon or whatever, and it's cool. I did that. So I got this. This is the bundle for the podcast thing. I don't want to really take it out, but I know it got basically all the amenities on it, and I'm gonna put everything, all the items that I got, link in the description. I do not like this. I'm not really a big fan. I might have to see how it works without the mic, and then I'll let you know how it came out. But other than that, I got it's a sit down exercise thing over there. The box is too heavy. I don't really want to get it. I'll put the link in the description for that too. I also got like that lighting is horrible. I also got like this card reader. My sister gave me one, and I also had one. I lost it. My sister let me use I just didn't return it. Sorry, manager. And I got one that works for my daughter's old iPad, because she got a new one. And the iPad, the computers that I'll have are basically kaput. So I got a reader for the iPad, so I can connect this and be able to edit on the iPad, with that being said. But this year, Lord willing, I just want to grow as an individual. I feel like I start things and then my consistency just go to put. I was doing the exercising thing and I was so hyped with it, but I think my problem was I got comfortable. And when you get comfortable, that man upstairs will be like, shawty, I need to put some fire under your tail. And I interpret it as him saying, I don't want that. This is not what I want you to do. And in hindsight, it is. In reality, it is he wants you to do this, but he's not going to allow you to make this easy for you. You have to if you really want it, nothing's easy. So you got to do it, and you also got to put him first in the process of it. That part I actually understand completely. And I'm a firm believer in signs. It's like, not a firm believer in signs. I'm more so like, this is not just a coincidence, And I kept seeing these clips of, you need to get yourself in order. And this has nothing to do with what's going on in the world. And also my prayers to those who are affected, their families, everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody around the world who has somewhat been in a situation of suffering. I definitely send my prayers and my heart out to you guys. Besides that, I felt like at this point, like, I kept seeing these videos and I kept getting it. And my sister said something to me that stuck. I don't know if I said this in a previous video or not. My sister said something to me, and I would go to her and I'd be like, I'm tired of going through this, that, and the third. You know, I lost the love of my life to me being dumb. All these kind of things. Like, I would put these things in there, and she was like, it's gold on, it's light on at the end of the tunnel, because, you know, long suffering, you got to get through that. You got to trust and believe. And I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm not the happiest camper in the bunch. I always consider being a realist. I feel like I'm more of a Debbie Downer, because, you know, after I had my daughter, it has been nothing but straight misery. Like, she's not the misery, it's just my mental. Like, I messed up something I wanted, you know, and I held on to that for the longest. I held on to that pain and that hurt and that sorrow, and I didn't get myself to a situation where I was comfortable to just understand it. Like, now being sober, you have to really deal with it. And at first, it was cool. Last year though, oh, I was fighting a demon I didn't even know existed. I never wanted to drink so much in my life. But that just goes to show you, like, you know, the devil was really up on me like that. And depression came in. It was like, nobody ever talks about sobriety, depression. You know, how you try to maintain in the world after being sober, and you watch somebody drive the boat or whatever. You know, you can't do that because of so many reasons. And it's like, I don't even know how to be social. So I have to, I let all those things bring me down, and it really bothers me, because I want to go on trips with my, you know, the girls. I want to have fun. I don't want somebody to make me feel less of a person, because I decided that it was time to stop drinking. Because even with congestive failure, I know people right now still guzzling it, and they got it. There's something wrong with them, and they already figured, you know, you got to leave this world anyway. Why not? But I don't want to be like that, though. I had that train of thought. I don't want to be like that. I really want to work on my relationships. With the man upstairs, I want to have a better relationship. I want to give my daughter a better situation. And I always feel like my life keeps going stagnant. It's like, as soon as I get happy, my life is stagnant. And either it's stagnant or it gets harder. And I usually be like, I always think, like, I don't bother people. I don't do this. I don't do that. Why I got to go through all this? What did I do? And then you think about, why not you? Make it make sense. Why not you? Why not? Why you can't be the person to go through something so you can spread the word of how you got through? You dig? Like that? That's the deal. But I figured this go around, I definitely do need a therapist. In my city, it's not really much. There's no doctors barely even want to see patients for a common cold. But I think I do want to go, you know, get some extra counseling, just to get a bit more mind at ease, because so many things, like so much death that's been going on in our city, you know, it really brings you down. It brings you down. You don't want to be around people who are suffering because you're so busy. You're trying to pull yourself out of that dark place, and seeing somebody else suffering, you trying to hold them up, it ain't gonna work. You can't help those when you're too busy trying to dig yourself out. And especially when you done been down there mad long. You know, I thought for a second, like, you know, some very good people that I went to school with, you know, I was like, I thought I can go and I can pay my respects. I couldn't even do it because I felt so, you know, confined with this sad heartbreak of that. And around the time, you know, around that time when people were passing away, it was my father's anniversary of his death. So it was a lot. It definitely was a lot. And, you know, I always put in my mind, like, you pray for that person, but don't go around them like that because you are prone to catching their sad spirit, and you need as much happiness and light in your life as possible. And that sounds bad, like I don't want to be there for people, but sometimes you gotta choose yourself, even when that person never asked for you to choose them. You still need to choose yourself because you figure in your mind they need you, but you made a choice, and that selfish is not. I'm still learning the ropes of this thing here, you know, and I'm just trying to stay afloat, trying to see in the world. It's trying to understand the world, but at the same time get myself better spiritual realm and better situation, because I don't want to leave here and everything I did was a try and it wasn't a success. I want a successful story, you know, and I definitely do. Sometimes I'm so scared to say things, and like if I said it, it sounds like it's final or something. Like I'm gonna leave this world, and I said all these things, and it never happened. You know, I don't want to leave this world, and I got a 13-year-old daughter. I don't want to leave this world, and she didn't see the success of her mother through all of this sobriety and all that kind of stuff. You know, this thing keep focusing. I don't know why I'm right here. Anywho, I don't want to make this video too long because it's going on almost 20 minutes. But I want to make use of all these other items. The links will be in the description. Hopefully I can get this video out because when I had another video and I went through so much shenanigans that the doggone video reader or computer, whichever one, they deleted all my footage that I had for last weekend when I went to Florence, a 38. How about that? So hopefully this one will work out in my favor, you know, and hopefully I can get y'all a video soon. I want to try to be consistent. I also work, so I can't even, like the little cooking videos I would do, little small ones or whatever, I couldn't even get into that because I didn't have time. Like by the time I got off, it's 5 o'clock. It's dark by the time I get off. I'm not cooking. You know? So usually what we do for dinner is my mom either cook something quick or we go grab something simple. I cook, but I get up at 5 o'clock. Who wants to wait 5 o'clock to start cooking dinner? I mean, 5 is for the working class thing, but not me. I'm tired. I usually want to cook your dinner right before you walk in the door from school or work. But anywho, do me a favor. Comment, share, subscribe, turn on your post notes and you know that I've arrived. Drop down below, well, not even down below, if you got my social information, inbox me some questions, send me a story. I also want to do Am I the A-hole videos? I watch those 24/7. I watch those. I love those videos. So I definitely want to get into that. So you'll see. I'm working on it, Lord willing. I'm trying to be here as long as I can to do that. So bye y'all.